Hi there guys, welcome to a beautiful new month on my vlog. My name is Demilade Fayemiwo and this is my first animated video. So if you're watching for the very first time, please hang around and watch my other videos as well. I have no doubt however that you will love the theme for this month. So welcome, thank you for joining me. So the theme for this month of March is living purposefully. I believe this is very important because it's something that so many of us think about at some point in our lives. The first topic that I have selected for this theme is what is purpose and how do I find it? Now, this is an important question we ask because it is basically the first question to living a life of purpose. And it's a question that's also confusing and, has the tendency to haunt you until you sort of, figure it out. As we go along, I'd like you to please bear this in mind. A quote that I picked off the internet, it says, loneliness is not an absence of people, it is an absence of purpose. What I've put here, what I'm showing you right now, is a Venn diagram that basically shows you how to work out your purpose. So if you look at the circles on this diagram here, you can see that it sort of shows you what purpose is, which is basically merging three different things. If you love it and the world needs it, it's your mission. If the world needs it and you're paid for it, it's a vocation, so a job. If you're paid for it and you're great at it, then it's a profession, so you've become a professional at it. If you're great at it and you love it, it's your passion. And I find this diagram, although very helpful, I also find it a little bit misleading because what it says here is that right in the center of all that is where your purpose lies. That's not necessarily true because you see, if you love it and you're great at it, you might not be paid for it right now, but that does not negate the fact that it is your purpose. So what you need to do is if you love it and you're great at it, you need to start looking at it a little bit deeper and just don't overlook it because you're not getting paid for it yet. But of course, it's not that simple. I know that you can't just use a Venn diagram to work out life. It's basically like trying to solve a differential equation sometimes, which is what I've placed here. And I really don't want to have anything to do with that because I hate equations and I hope you do too. But here, I'm going to share with you three simple tips that might help you in this journey of purpose. The very first thing I'm going to say is stop worrying about what your specific purpose is. This is a very counterproductive technique to use because it becomes very exhausting for you if you can't figure it out. And it also becomes very frustrating as well. What I'd advise you to do, however, is that you need to start to pay attention to the things that energize you. So basically the things that make you feel like, oh, wow, I can do this. And if you were called upon to do them, you feel really excited. Pay attention to those things because indeed they might have your purpose hidden within them. The second tip I'm going to share with you is that you need to aim to live a life of impact. So many people know that this is cliche. Yes, have an impact on people. Yeah, we all know that. We've heard that before. But you see, a life of impact can indeed draw you towards your purpose. And I'll be dwelling on this more next week, so let's just move on. The third thing is that you need to build a relationship with God. I know that we underestimate this when we're trying to find our purpose because we always think that God doesn't want anything to do with it. But you see, He is your creator, He made you, and He knows the reason for which He made you. So if you aim to build a relationship with God, there is no doubt that He will indeed reveal your purpose to you. And this is not one of those speed dating relationships where you try to get as much information as possible and then you disappear to the next person. A relationship with God is very long suffering and you need to be willing to invest in it in order to get your purpose. So that's basically what I'm going to be sharing with you this week. And next week, like I said, I'm going to be discussing more on how to live a life of impact. And I believe that through a life of impact, you indeed get drawn towards your purpose. So I just want to say to you guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends. And invite your friends to subscribe as well. And I will definitely engage with you again next week. Thank you all so much. Goodbye.